Alright, Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakah Kadash. Double honor to the apostles at GreatMillStone. Yeah, this is the movie 2012 Doomsday. This movie come out in 2008. I remember watching this when it come out. I had it on DVD. I ain't got it on DVD anymore. But pretty much it shows the destruction of America. I'm gonna play the clip right away. But you know, now this ain't the 2012, the one with the water, the flood. This one shows the fire. I think both the movies came out in the same year. It's a lower budget. So anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna play the clip. You know. So as you can see there, you know, let me just play and then I'll pause and do it back over. Right now, if you caught that, I'm gonna go back. If you caught some of the things that happened in there, you find out that London was getting destroyed, the Vatican City was getting destroyed, Israel was getting destroyed, and at the end you see America with all kind of fire over it because it turned into the lake of fire. So I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna go into the scriptures. Because you had that 2012 one. What was that? Who made that movie? I can't remember. I was looking it up. It slipped my mind. And you put the ark in it and all of that rubbish. But we know according to the scriptures, it ain't going to be with water this time. You know, matter of fact, let me get that quickly. This is the book of. And then I'll go back to all that. This is Peter's. Give me a sec, because I'm kind of multitasking at the moment. So yeah, so this time round it ain't gonna be with fire. And them movie execs, they know it. They know what's coming down the pipeline. You know, and they know that pretty much you know, a lot of these people that put these movies together, they got some, you know, insight to what's coming down the channels. So this is First Peter's, I'm going to get to the point. No, sorry, 2 Peter's 2 and 5. It says, for this they willingly are ignorant that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. But the heavens and the earth which are now, by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. So how is the, you know, Armageddon and all that going to take place, as they call it? It's going to take place with the nuclear missiles, with fire. You know, and that's how this system, the beast system and the whore is going to get zapped with fire, man. Okay, let me which is them nukes. Let me play this again. Then I'll pause it. Right, so you see, you got some stuff going on the West Coast. But look, anyway, now you're seeing fire. How's the fire gonna happen? Isaiah the 9 and 5. This war shall be with burning and fuel of fire. And a lot of these countries are targets. A lot of these like main cities and stuff are the targets for each other. But we know that the lake of fire, which the inspiration for this video, I was just watching Apostle Todd's video. We did a video on the lake of fire. He just gave me the inspiration for this video. And you know, the lake of fire, that's going to be in America. But a lot of these countries are going to get hit as well. They're going to be a trading of nukes. So a lot of countries are going to get zapped. But you know, America's going to come out the worst in this war, according to the scriptures. I'll bring out that scripture next. So there's Jerusalem getting crumbled. Now that now we know that according to the scriptures, man, how that land needs to get cleansed, and then pretty much the Lord's going to destroy the land over there, so we can go back and inhabit that land. And Israel's a target too, because the scripture says, "At least I'll draw them out." So that means that a lot of the stuff that America do, and everyone knows, who's behind it as well, them so-called Jews, over there. So they're a target. They're bullying them Palestinians over there. They're messing with Iran. Everyone knows what's going on, man. Everybody knows. So that land is going to get cleansed, so the true Israelites, the Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans and their descendants can get in the land, can get back in the land. So it has to be cleansed, because the land at the moment just looks a little waste. Looks like a waste. It ain't a vibrant, flourishing land, and that's because them heathens are in there. Okay. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, that happens to be America right there. Yeah, and look, now you can see it burning up. You can see it burning up. Right now, this scene here, if you can see it properly, I don't know why it's coming up on the camera, but you see America like on fire, pretty much. And like I said, I don't know why it's coming up on the camera, because certain things, but that's the content. That's America right there, and it's on fire, man. So let me see if I can catch it again. No, it's not gonna do any better than that. It's the lighting and stuff like that. But anyway, let me read this. This is the book of Revelations 17, verse 15. It says, "And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, the whore of Babylon's America, that sitteth on the beast, that sits on NATO," that's going around doing all the dirty work. "The whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues, and the 10 horns which sawest upon the beast, they shall hate the whore, and make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." So, America's allies are going to even come against Britain and that. And then what's going to happen is that it's going to hit with so much nukes that that land's just going to be completely destroyed. And they notice that's why they put in at the end America. They show that right at the end, America on fire, because a lot of these people that put these movies together, why is it called 2012 Doomsday and all that? Why did they call a lot of these movies Armageddon? Because all that goes into the scriptures. It's they're called, if you look up the apocalyptic book, it's the book of Revelation. Because John got a heavy vision on it, and a lot of the other prophets in the end as well. So, that's a lot of the prophets, man, in the end. Moses even seen it. Okay, it tells you that in the scriptures too. It says, now who's the whore? The whore it's not actual woman. Jump down to 18. "And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth." That's America. That's Babylon. That's the place that's going to be totally zapped. Okay. And like I said, so the scriptures is in detail, man. You read Revelation 13, it goes into it. Revelation 18, and that's the spirit, man. Only a numbskull can't see that America is Babylon, bro. Like, I mean, like even the scripture where it says they've got powers to cause fire to come down from heaven. It was the Vatican doing that. That's talking about them pushing the policies over the way. It says it gives power. Like basically, kill anyone that don't worship the beast, the first beast before him. The Vatican's not doing that because they ain't got no armies going around bombing people or doing nothing in the name of, the system or whatever. They're not the ones doing it. So you people don't know what the hell you're talking about. That are saying that. Anyway, we got this knowledge from the apostles, and we know that this is the truth, man. And we know that this thing's going down. Now, I'm going to read one more scripture, and I'll close up on that. Okay. Now, you probably can't see it too well, but what I might try and do, if I can print screen a shot, I'll put it in. Revelations 19 and 20. Okay, it says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These were both cast cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. Okay, and then the lake of fire represents the nuclear missiles, man, and it's gonna look like a lake of fire. And then when I read about the whore, all the allies are gonna turn against them, and that the whole whore is gonna get burned with fire, man. So that's that lake of fire right there. They show you that in a few other movies. I just wanted to point it out in this one particularly, you know, for certain reasons, because and that's it, man. So this is real. This truth is real. The spirit, the Lord's dealing with the prophets at the GreatMillStone and the men, and then we got the truth, man. And can I say, bro, this is the end times, mate. So this is it. So, you know, this is what we're supposed to be talking about. Okay. So let me see. I don't know if this is gonna.